And, like, right then, like, I knew something was wrong with my dad. Like, it was just, it's the weirdest thing, but, like, I knew it was something about my dad. And so, like, I handed the phone to my mom. The look on her face just, like, gave everything away. And, like, I don't know, I started crying. And my sister started crying. And I just knew it was, like, something with my dad. They explained to her that they had bad weather and that they had reported a plane that was missing and had found one that had crashed. And they thought it was my dad because they had no reports of him. Because when you're a private pilot and you fly, you have to check in with different air traffic controllers so they can track you and keep track of you. And they had lost track of him, so they thought that it was him. And, like, they told her that it was likely that he had died. There's, like, a whole bunch of things that just, like, started, like, rushing to my mind. And one of them was, like, I thought about, like, the cliche, like, not having my dad at graduation, like, not having my dad to, like, walk me down the aisle, and, like, all those, like, cliche things that you think about, like, when you don't have a dad. I can remember thinking, like, being really scared about what we were going to do, like, financially, because my mom works for my dad. Sorry. But, I don't know, it was really intense. Sorry. And, like, it was such, like, it was just really weird. It's like, when you're 15 years old, you never think about your dad dying. So it's just really intense. After that, everybody all at once, like, had started calling us, and, like, so it was really intense. And, like, my mom was just trying to, like, the people on the phone told her that she needed to go to the police station to, like, answer questions and stuff and, like, be interviewed. We were just, like, left at a friend's house and, like, hung out and, like, just waited until she got back. But once she had gotten to the police station, like, our pastor from our church was there. And, like, obviously that's not a good sign when your pastor's there. And, like, the people from this, like, Air Force place were there, like, all in, like, their, like, uniform. So, like, she, like, that's, like, when she broke down and started crying and, like, realized, like, how severe this was. My mom had called my Aunt Rhonda, where my brother Michael was staying, and told her what had happened. And when she did that, my Aunt Rhonda was like, no, he's not. He's right here. He just gotten Michael. Like, had just, like, picked up Michael. So, like, obviously, he hadn't died. And it was all just, like, this big misunderstanding. So for, like, half a day, we thought my dad had died, but just air traffic controllers' fault on that one. But that was pretty much what had happened. And then once they figured out it was a big misunderstanding, she just came back and picked us up and had told us what had happened. I don't know, it was really, really weird. Like, I almost, like, don't even remember that part. It's like I didn't, like, start the grieving process. Like, it was almost like it wasn't even real. Because it was just so crazy, like, going through so much of that in one day. Like, I don't even remember, honestly, what it was like to feel like he was okay. Like, it was just, like, it was almost like it was just, like, a bad dream. And I just, like, woken up from a bad dream kind of a feeling. That it, like, never even really happened. And, like, I don't know, it just, like, really made me appreciate my dad and, like, all that he does do for our family. Like, it put things in a different light, like, realizing, like, he is, like, the provider for my family. With that situation and just a lot of other things that, like, I started to learn about my dad as I got older, it just, like, really made me appreciate him a lot more. We have a pretty close relationship. Definitely, like, more appreciative of him and all he does for me, because he does a lot. He's a great dad. And that's something that I never really, like, thought about before, but he's just a great guy. So, I don't know. Am I good? Can I get up?
I think so.
Okay. Whew. It's hot over there.